to our athletes is get comfortable being uncomfortable. So the last thing we'll finish with is a little with body composition and concluding thoughts, and Steve's going to finish that up.
Okay, guys, we'll finish up. One other thing that we didn't mention to you guys was for the aerobic capacity. A lot of people don't realize how important it is to become fit. And I just want to hit on one point that I hit on with my strength and conditioning coaches. Our term that we use for our profession is strength and conditioning coach. I used to be a strength and conditioning coach, weight room, very important. And working more with international coaches, I slowly started to change my mindset. I'm more of a conditioning and then a strength coach. You must be fit to move up your strength and power scores. If you are unfit, your strength and power scores are going to have a ceiling. Does everybody understand that? So the fitter you are, the better your strength, or the faster your strength and power scores will go up. So do not just think if you spend time in the weight room, you'll become a better athlete. It's quite the opposite for me. I'll spend more time with a younger athlete in conditioning, and then sprinkle in training and conditioning as well. So just think of it that way. Okay? The other benefits are, by the fitter you get, the better you are at reducing sickness. So if you came to this camp and you got sick really quick, take a look at your leg day score. It might have been just that you caught something on the plane, but oftentimes athletes who are unfit get sick a lot. Okay? Also, quick adaptation to travel, so being jet lagged, coming across different time zones won't hurt you as much. So when you travel to a world championship, you can handle that. Okay? Better sleep patterns, just sleep better. And as I mentioned, base to help build better speed and power. Okay? We all did body composition. You guys had it all done. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed the music we played in the room and it was kind of fun. Alright. We did the Jackson Pollock sum of 7 skin folds. Some people are like, why didn't you do the 3? Why? Sometimes you can do 3 sites, 4 sites, 7 sites. The more the sites, the more accurate the reading. Okay, and we already talked about this. And the coaches are going to receive feedback on their athletes where you don't have the athlete's name, but you do have body fat percentage, fat mass, fat-free mass, and the ratio of fat mass to fat-free mass. What we want you to understand is the percentage does not matter. It doesn't. We look at fat mass, fat-free mass, and we look at the ratio between them, and through training you will move up your fat-free mass and gradually reduce your fat mass. We don't care about percentage, and neither should the athletes, because they're standardized numbers that don't apply to every body. Okay? Just want to make that clear. Okay, why is it important to hockey? Okay, the ratio is important because once you achieve an optimal ratio, I have met with several elite Olympic athletes and we say, do not get any leaner. I want you to stay right there. Don't get any fitter. I want to work on your strength and power right now. You're already at 13 in the legend on the beep test. I don't need you to get any fitter. We have put you in optimal categories. Now let's work on weaknesses. My job, athletes hate me. They hate people like Don and I because we just work on their weaknesses. And people hate to work on their weaknesses. Okay, so they hate us. They really do. But it's a love-hate relationship. It's okay. I'm okay with it. Okay? So make sure, once we optimize your ratio, you're good to go. It also makes you more efficient to your body weight. Relative to your body weight, you can move faster and be stronger with your body. Okay? And lastly, as we mentioned, to optimize the ratio, just train and eat well and sleep well. That's all you got to do. 11.5 months a year. Not 1 month here, 1 month I didn't train much, 1 month here, 1 month I didn't train much. It doesn't cut it. That is not how an elite athlete trains. Okay? Elite athletes need to train 11.5 months a year. Does everybody understand that? And in each month, if you have a 4-week block, 1 week is a low week in volume and intensity. 1 week is medium, 1 week's high. 1 week's low. And you keep changing like that. You do not go as hard as you can every single week. It does not make sense. Athletes need to recover as much as they need to train. Okay, some we have to kick a little bit to train. Some we've got to pull back because they do too much. Okay, so it really varies on the athlete. It's important to put everything you do on a calendar and from the top out, look in and go, okay, I'm doing too much that week. I got to take this out, this out. This week I'm not doing enough. I got to step it up. Okay, so calendars help quite a bit as well. Okay. So there are no optimal standards. You'll read at the bottom for elite level hockey players. Okay, you'll read at the bottom of your sheet. Okay, 8 to 12% is for elite. Do not compare yourself to that. Just compare yourself to your ratio, please. Compare your ratio to you. Ratio improves as you go. Okay, here's your take-home message, guys. This is it. 4 points. Okay? There are many athletes who desire to play on a national team. Many who desire to play at World Championships. Many who desire to play at Olympic Games. Many. Okay? The difference between those who do and those who do not is heart, desire, and dedication and commitment. That's it. If you commit your mind to something, it's on. Okay? I've seen a lot of our athlete mentors here training their butts off this week. Have you guys seen any athletes training their butts off this week? Raise your hands if you've seen an athlete mentor training like crazy. Okay? You see it. They lead by example. Okay? We want you guys to look to those athletes and go, I get it. I see it. I want to be there. I'm going to do what they're doing. Okay? Secondly, use the tools you've been given. You've been given a results sheet now. You have a list of weaknesses and strengths. Maintain your strengths, but work your butt off on your weaknesses. Okay? Don and I have sign-up sheets outside of the Athletes Lounge. We would like to meet with a lot of you guys if you're interested, but you got to sign up first. Okay? And we can just sit down and go, okay, here's my list, here's my sheet, here's my weaknesses. How do I improve these things? What do I do? I'm really hungry. I want this. Teach me. We will, in a half an hour, spend time with you and help you, but you got to sign up on the sheets. Okay? Don't hesitate to ask for help in using the feedback with us. Okay? Realize that we will be monitoring you guys. Hopefully your nations, your countries will be monitoring you. You should be testing at least 3 to 4 times a year using the same tests. Okay, so the coaches will receive a testing sheet that outlines step by step how to set up the test with pictures. So Don's putting that together right now. We'll give that to the coaches today. It'll have gold, silver, bronze, pictures of the test, step by step how to set up the test and conduct it. Okay, so that across the nation, your national teams, when they come together, should be testing 4 times a year on average. Okay, at different points. Okay? And I want you to understand that you guys are a huge investment for the IHF. They spent a lot of money in bringing all of us here together. And it's not just so you can experience some tests, go home and forget it. It's so that you can bring the message back to your country, back to your nation, that the game is growing. The game is getting better. The game is going to be much more level, as we mentioned. We did in 22 years what it took the men's side to do in 80. That's no joke. Okay? But for us to continue to grow it, you need to now do your work and bring it back to your nations and get it done. Lead. Lead by example. Okay? In gold. In gold, the words say the challenge, okay, is yours. It's up to you. Okay? We have given you information. The choice is up to you now to get it done and become the athlete we think you can. Okay? There's our emails. If you want to write down my email, Don's email, write it down. If you have any questions, I can do Skype meetings on email. You can, whatever you want, man. We set up on email. We can Skype. We can chat. We can help you guys out. We are here to help other nations improve as well. If coaches want to sign up and meet up with us on the sign-up board outside the Athletes Lounge, completely go for it. Anybody from the Observer program, we're very friendly. We'll meet with anybody. Okay, but don't hesitate to write down our emails, and then you can come and see, we can chat, help you guys out as much as possible. Okay? The only questions that I think might be going through your mind are, I'll leave that there for a second. The only questions I'm thinking, Don and I talked about this, is okay, we've tested, I know I need to improve bench press, how do I improve it? Okay? We realize that in not every nation there's a strength and conditioning coach assigned to a national team. I understand that. Talking to some of our athlete ambassadors, there's frustrations at that level, where I know I want to get better, but there's no one in my region that can really help me. Okay? In meeting with us, we can give you ideas. Start to work with you a little bit. Okay? Look at your weaknesses, your strengths, and start to improve those things. Okay? But I think if you take a look at just a couple things, and I'm not going to spend a long time on this, because we've got about 10 minutes. Okay? Lower body power. How do we improve lower body power, you guys? Okay? Step one for young females. Step one, it's going to sound weird, improve your torso stability. Improve your trunk stability. If your trunk stability improves, your legs can generate more power. This is the center of your power. Okay? Everything comes from your hips, yes, but it's got to transfer through here as we skate. From this hip to this arm, it transfers like this, in an X. Okay? We need to improve our torso stability. So in your warm-ups, have the coaches had you doing bridges? Yes, we've been doing planks, things like that. Okay, watch the warm-ups. Pay attention to what we're doing. We're trying to improve your torso stability. Okay? Aside from that, how else? I heard squats. Lunges. Yes. In order to improve power, you must first improve strength. And eccentric strength. Everybody, let's get all the athletes. Just the athletes. Stand up for me. Up. Just the athletes. Good. We're going to demonstrate the difference between concentric and eccentric strength. In order to improve power, a lot of our young athletes have a hard time controlling their body and slowing down and starting up again. To improve that, I want all you guys to just sit to your chair and up again. Down one, up one. Ready? Down, up. Okay? If you do squats at that pace at your age, your eccentric strength will never improve. Now I want you to go down for 4 seconds. Ready? Wait. Ready? And go. 4. Whoa. Up again. Up, up, up. Watch. And down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 1, 2. Good. Okay, have a seat. Which one was harder? Second one. Okay, you're improving your muscles' ability to control your body. You need to train at those speeds at a young age in order to develop eccentric strength. Does everybody understand that? When we do push-ups, not 1, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Does everybody understand that? Okay, then you can control your body better and then generate more power. Aside from the strength training in the torso, now let's talk about how do we get fast? How do we get explosive? What do we do? What's that? Jumps? What kind of jumps? What do you think? What are things that we can have in our hands that just kids do? They used to do. Skipping. Jump rope. Okay? Use that in your warm-ups. Quick. Get nice and quick with it. Okay? Count how many footsteps you can do in 10 seconds. And get fast. Okay? Sprint. Jump. Do a variety of things, but we want you to understand that in order to improve lower body power, it comes from different areas. Do you want to hit on any of these? Do you want to hit the next one? No? Keep going? Alright, I'm going to keep going. Okay? Upper body strength. For young girls, push-ups. And not push-ups from your toes, unless you're ready. Okay? The worst thing that I hate to see is push-ups like this. No. Okay, start from your knees and come all the way down and touch your chest to the floor.